There are moments in life when we wonder why we are still standing. When the storm rages, when chaos seeks to drown us, when every sign points toward collapse, yet somehow we remain untouched. The world may call it chance, coincidence, or even luck. But those who walk with reason, who live by discipline, know this is not mere fortune. This is protection. And protection does not always roar. It does not come with lightning from the sky or armies at your side. It arrives in silence, subtle, almost invisible. It speaks not with shouts but with whispers. Whispers of endurance. Whispers of unexpected safety. Whispers of outcomes so precise and favorable that one cannot help but sense the hand of something higher, a harmony between our inner discipline and the order of the universe. The Stoics understood this truth. Marcus Aurelius observed, "Everything that happens, happens as it should." If you observe carefully, you will find this to be true. When our choices are rooted in reason and our actions in virtue, the universe itself bends gently toward our path. And when opportunities appear out of nowhere, when dangers dissolve at the last possible moment, when doors open that we did not even know existed, that is not randomness. That is alignment. But this alignment is not a gift handed freely. It is not begged for through endless complaints or desperate prayers. It is earned. It is forged in silence, in patience, and in mastery of the self. Seneca reminds us, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And preparation is not idle hope. It is discipline. It is fortitude. It is the training of the soul to rise above fear, anger, and chaos. Protection does not always look like protection. Often, it wears the mask of struggle. Sometimes the higher power does not save us by clearing the path, but by placing obstacles upon it. What feels like resistance may in truth be a safeguard. What feels like rejection may be redirection. Life has a way of testing those who are being shaped for strength. Difficulties, betrayals, delays. These are not always punishments. They are shields. The enemy who turns against you may in fact have been removed for your safety. The obstacle that blocks your path may keep you from a greater danger further down the road. Epictetus declared, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." A true Stoic understands that adversity itself may be the form of protection. The moment you meet hardship with calm and reason, you discover that what threatened you had no real power at all. Like a shadow, it seemed larger than life until the light of reason revealed its emptiness. We are protected when we choose virtue over desire, silence over argument, patience over anger. We are shielded when we no longer need validation, when we resist the bait of provocation, when we rise above envy, bitterness, and fear. The universe does not conspire for the reckless or the indulgent. It bends instead toward the disciplined, the steady, the resilient. When we embody these qualities, walls that could crush us crumble instead. Roads that might mislead us straighten. People who could drain us are quietly removed, sometimes without our notice. Protection is not a magical shield floating around us. It is the reflection of our own inner order. The more we master ourselves, the more the external world subtly arranges itself to favor our journey. Thus, we need not fight every battle, prove every point, or control every outcome. The universe assists those who guide themselves. And once we realize this, we walk with quiet certainty. We no longer move in fear, but in calm assurance, knowing that even in silence and waiting, we are shielded. True protection is not the absence of trial. It is the cultivation of a mind so strong, so disciplined, that no trial can undo it. A fortress within. An inner citadel that no force from outside can breach. Marcus Aurelius taught, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the deepest form of protection. Not that we avoid challenges, but that we remain unshaken by them. The Stoic does not pray for an easy path. Instead, he prays for clarity, wisdom, and the courage to walk whatever path unfolds before him. Every trial becomes training. Every enemy becomes a teacher. Every delay, rejection, or failure becomes material for building the fortress of the soul. The higher power protects us not by removing the weight, but by making us strong enough to lift it. We are protected when we no longer surrender our attention to trivial distractions, when we do not bend to envy, malice, or fear. We are protected when our actions spring from integrity, when our choices align with virtue, when our hearts remain steady amidst temptation and noise. And then, the universe aligns, not always with dramatic miracles, but with subtle, undeniable signs. The danger that could have broken you passes by. The betrayal that could have destroyed you transforms into wisdom. The failure that could have ended you redirects you toward greatness. Protection is not always soft. Sometimes it is severe. Sometimes it strips you of comfort to strengthen your character. But when the storm clears, you realize, nothing truly touched you. Nothing could break you, because you did not yield. In the end, protection is not a shield placed over us, it is a condition earned through self-mastery. It is not luck, it is alignment. It is not random, it is the fruit of living in harmony with reason and virtue. The greatest protection is a disciplined mind, a steady heart, and a soul anchored in wisdom. No enemy, no misfortune, no fate can truly harm one who has mastered himself. For his power lies not in the outer world but in the silence within. And in that silence, the highest protection is revealed. So stand firm. Walk with discipline. Guard your mind. Master your impulses. For when you do, you will find yourself shielded, not by chance, not by luck, but by the very order of the universe. If these words speak to you, stand with us. Subscribe. Join this journey, and let us walk the path of strength, resilience, and true protection, together.